I've seen the comments. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ryan 118 2025-26 away kit rankings video, and it's probably going to be one of my most controversial ones yet. So I, for one, am very excited to see how raging some of you get down below about me, a specky twat, ranking 12 bits of cloth. Yep, roll that intro. Hello, and if you haven't already, please make sure to hit like and subscribe. It's that time of year again, and it's time to rank those away kits for the Scottish Premiership for the upcoming campaign. All 12 kits this time. We're not waiting on anybody. We've got Livingston. They have their shirt. They've submitted it. So let's do it the way that we know how. 12 to 1 from worst to best, with some spicy shouts in there, I'd say, and some that might leave a lot of channel faithfuls over here quite unhappy. The first few on this list are just uninspiring, boring, bland, just very unimaginative, and with an away shirt it's a real chance to get personality in the shirt, to do something unique and different, and for some of these I feel like they've just fallen way short of that proposition. So here we are, starting with number 12, Hibs. It's a yellow t-shirt with a daft green triangle on the collar, and it looks like somebody's taken a set of scissors and just put a wee slice at the sleeves. This is arse. Absolutely arse. And I love yellow kits. Yellow kits are arguably some of my favourites, but considering how nice the Hibs home shirt is, this is just arse. It's simple as that. Number 11, we have Kilmarnock, which once again is just boring. Half red, half blue. Ooh, exciting. This is rotten. Arse. It's just arse. I'm using the word arse a lot today, but it is. Sorry, Kelly, number 11 for you. Number 10. And this is why I've said it's one of my most controversial ones yet, because we have Celtic as low as number 10. Which means, that's right, Rangers are going to be above Celtic in this. Because I hate this. I despise it. And I've made that abundantly clear from the moment it was leaked months ago to the release last week. I do not like this kit. They say it's meant to be a throwback to the famous 1997 away top. It looks nothing like it just because it has the same colours. And it's just, the collar is horrendous. I hate this. I hate it. And do you know what? Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe I'll look back in this video in 5 years' time, 10 years' time and go, what was I talking about? Lovely shirt. And some Celtic fans do like it. But I'm sorry, I don't. I hate it. I just hate it. Number 10. You didn't think you were going to be that much higher, did you? Huh? You thought you were maybe going to be getting quite high up the list there. Nah. Number 9. Calm yourselves. I'm not being that generous. This is clean. It's fine. It does the job. For me, it's just boring. As I said, I feel like the first few entries on this list are just unimaginative and bland. And for the return to Umbro, which a lot of Rangers fans were excited about, I feel they could have got something a lot better than this. Just boring. Blue, white and red, not exactly my colour scheme, so maybe that's why I don't like it, but boring for me, quite frankly. Now, I know there's going to be Celtic fans going about, you're putting this above the Celtic shirt. All I'll say is, if this was the Celtic away shirt this season, you'd probably have this much higher in the list. It's a bit of cloth, lads. It's a bit of cloth. St Mirren have let me down this year with the away kit. They've produced so many nice kits in recent memory, especially with the Paisley print, but instead of Paisley print, they've went for kitchen flare or toilet was, you know. It's literally the kind of marble furnishing you would see in a kitchen or a toilet, and I don't think that the red orange colour goes with it at all. They should have just maybe stuck to black and white. And I know that's boring, but I don't think it does anything for this shirt. Once again, it falls into the boring category for me. I know they've tried to do something different with the print, but just makes me think of the kitchen flare, to be quite honest. Right, number 7 is for me where kits start to get decent, and we start off with Falkirk. And as hard as it may be, I'm trying my best not to look at that big bloody carrot. I know that's difficult because it takes up so much of the shirt, but I'm trying to ignore the carrot, because if it wasn't for that, this would be so much higher up my list. I like this shirt, and carrot aside, if this was something that was around in like the 90s, I think we'd look back on it very fondly for any team. But for Falkirk, good return to the top flight when it comes to their away shirt. Home shirt, a bit short of the mark. I was very critical of it, but this is nice. I love the pattern through the sleeves. I think it's sleek. I think it's clean. Yeah, I like this. apart from the carrot. Into the top half and another returnee to the top flight. Here we have Livingston, who have gone retro style for their away shirt. And you know me, if you do things retro, you're going to get brownie points, because I love retro things. And they've given us a throwback for their 30th anniversary with the old Livy badge, the classic Livy badge. I mean, it's hard to be retro when you're 30 years old, right? That's quite difficult, but nonetheless they've pulled it off quite nicely here. I like the colour scheme, I like the badge, as I've already said. The only thing that brings this shirt down for me is once more the sponsor. And I know a lot of people will be going, Ryan, for goodness sake, ignore the sponsors, but it's hard because it really does take away from the shirt. It takes away from the fashion side of things. I get it though, these are small clubs that need to do all they can to get money, and it doesn't matter what's in the middle of that shirt as long as it's making them money. But yeah, this is nice, it's clean. I just think that if it had anything else in the middle, even Tony Macaroni, it would have done it a bit more. So aye, middle of the pack for me. Number 5, and it's the latest entry, the last entry to the Scottish Premiership away kits for this season. They kept it late, but it's nice. Dundee United with this entry here, going for a different style with the kind of... I mean, a lot of companies seem to be doing this with badges for football shirts, simplifying them. Celtic have got just the clover, United the red devil, Arsenal just the gun. Dundee United have done that through area with just the rampant lion thing that's on the shirt. And the pattern going through the shirt is very, very nice. I like black and white kits. I think it's hard to make them bad. And this is nice. It kind of gives me sort of like mid-2000 vibes, which is always something that pleases me. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think it could have been a little bit better, a little bit more inventive, but it's clean and it's classy. And I like a classy kit. Right, into the top 4, and this year I think was one of the most difficult years to decide a winner, because the top 4 are all beauties. I love them all, and it was very, very difficult to decide which one stands above the rest. So we're going to start with number 4, and that is Aberdeen. And this goes out to all those Aberdeen fans who were in the comments of the home shirt rankings going, "Oh, you're still better about the cup final." No, it was just a horrible shirt. It was one of the worst home shirts I've seen, or worst shirts I've seen since I've started this channel. And that's that, I'm afraid. It was nothing to do with the cup final. I'm over it. It was May. It's now July. For goodness sake. Number 4, beautiful shirt this. Black Magic. This is literally a Black Magic shirt. This is the kind of thing that I wish Adidas were giving Celtic this year rather than the shite we've been hit with. I love it. I think it's meant to be inspired by like the beaches of Aberdeen or something like that. But all of the cheesy stuff aside, it's just really, really nice. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with a black and gold kit. And once again, it's worked well here for Aberdeen. So I'm a huge fan. I mean, I even went to the lengths of making this up. Here, like this. This is what the Celtic shirt could have been. Should have gave us that. Would have easily been better than what we have. Number 3, this one's for you, Stevie, and I know you wanted it to be number 1. However, Motherwell, number 3, beautiful. I love this shirt. It's very, very nice, and it was difficult not to put it higher than number 3. But here it is. G4 claims represented once again, but I love this. It feels different. You know, I feel like we've not had a Motherwell shirt like this. They're once again rocking the retro badge, just the simple MFC initials. The light blue colour is beautiful. I love the collar and, you know, the trimmings on the sleeve of the shirt as well. This is just a really classy football shirt. It looks like something that you would have for an anniversary season. Now, maybe a Motherwell fan will tell me it is an anniversary season of some sort, and I'm just being an idiot, but it feels very kind of anniversary-like. And those kits always tend to do well. So, yeah, I like this. Lovely colours, lovely shirt, classy. Probably the classiest shirt on this list this year. Which brings us to the top 2. And we start with second place, last year's winners, Hearts. Now, I hate Hearts. I think most Celtic fans hate Hearts. And Celtic fans make me question how I have them so high on this list. Well, they won last year and they came very close this year. They just tend to make a good away kit, it seems. This is cracking. I love this. I think it's a really nice shirt. Pinstripes do it for me, man. That's no secret. Put pinstripes in a shirt and you're going to get the Ryan 118 vote. Put it that way. But this is really nice from Hummel. Especially in their first year of making Hearts shirts. They've started off with a bang away-wise. Because the home shirt was pretty boring. But this isn't boring. This is nice. This is clean. And the colours just go so well. I mean, as much as I hate the Jambos and their claret and whatever colour it is, I don't know. They're maroon, that's it. I was getting pulled up for calling it burgundy in the last video, wasn't I? They're maroon. As much as I hate their maroon and I hate them and everything about them, it's a nice shirt. I'll give them that. It's a damn nice shirt. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but ladies and gentlemen, number one, once again, is Dundee. They've done the double. They've won best home and best away shirt for the 2025-26 campaign. They won best home shirt last year. They won best away shirt the year before that. This club are on a roll when it comes to their shirts. If I was a Dundee fan, I'd be skint. This might be the best out of them all. I feel like I've said that about every one of them, but this one might be my favourite out of all those lovely Dundee shirts of recent years. This is magic. Everything from the pinstripes, to the collar, to the retro badge, to the wee button, to the colour scheme. This is gorgeous. This is something that I would wear constantly if I was a Dundee supporter. Like, I wouldn't have this off. It feels so vintage. Like, this is a kind of shirt that I feel like you would see in a grainy sort of sepia photo, an Instagram model-esque photograph. This is something they could be wearing. This is fashion. And I love it. The only thing that brings the Dundee shirts down for me ever so slightly is the sponsor. But it doesn't ruin the shirt by any stretch of the imagination. This would be so nice sponsorless. It wins. It wins easily. I love it. It's great. It's magic. Congrats, Dundee. You've got a hold on me. And I don't know if it's going to go away anytime soon. And there you go. Another year done. Another year gone by, and we have crowned our best away shirt for the 25-26 campaign. Congratulations to Dundee Football Club. Yeah, that was fun. Another summer gone. Another year older. How depressing. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Don't take it personally. It's football shirts. There's a lot going on in the world right now. You have a lot more to worry about than Ryan 118 ranking football shirts. Right? Take care of yourself, and I'll see you all next time.